And here's the huge twist in the story. And while the engine was still the trusty AL-31 from Russia, yes, that saga continues, the J-10B was designed with the WS-10 in mind. Yes, the same Chinese jet that up to this point still didn't work. The plan always was to drop the Russian tech, it just took a little bit longer than expected. And here's the huge twist in the story. Despite all of this, very few J-10Bs were ever produced by the Chinese. Why? Because the B was sort of a testbed, a stepping stone. It let China work out all of the bugs in its new radar, air intake, and cockpit systems before mass producing the even more advanced J-10. And once the J-10B proved that China could almost build a modern jet, it was time for the C version to take flight and claim the spotlight. The J-10C is the latest and greatest from the J-10 family, and it was first flown in 2013, entering service 3 years later. And after years of struggling, the Chinese finally made a good AESA radar called the KLJ-10A and featured it on the J-10C. You see, right about the same time, the Chinese started implementing various AESA radars on their aircraft such as the J-16, J-11D, and J-15. And China started fielding new missiles as well, such as the short-range PL-10, comparable in performance to the AIM-9X. And whilst we mentioned that it could carry the aforementioned PL-12, the Chinese AMRAAM, the Americans woke up one day to a shock. The J-10's most fearsome bite would come from the PL-15, a new long-range active radar-guided missile with a range of over 200 kilometers. With AESA seeker radar and data link mid-course correction, it's one of the most dangerous BVR weapons flying today. It even outmatches the American AIM-120D in some key metrics and rivals Europe's Meteor missiles, really leaving a lot of Western commentators to scratch their heads and wonder, where did China come up with this? A plethora of air-to-ground weapons and targeting pods have also been developed over the years, so the J-10C became a true modern multi-role fighter that could, at least in theory, take on any opponent. So what's the catch? Why did nobody want this jet if it was so good?